Peace be to the entire universe. May peace and only peace prevail. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you. Good evening. For me, peace is the basic foundation for all progress. It is a basic, fundamental basis for all development. Peace is creative, it is positive. This is what sustains all of us, human beings, and in this hungry and thirsty world, nothing is more desperately needed than peace. I would like to commend the wonderful work of Ambassador Barry with the Peace Foundation for their efforts at building peace for the region as well as for the world. Peace for all of us. I would like to hope that all the people around the world, whichever parallel or the meridian of this earth we inhabit, will be able to live in peace because of the efforts of all the people around the world, men, women and children. May there be peace for all of us on the face of this earth. Thank you.
Мы живем в очень большом мире.
We all live in a very big world.
Но и большой мир целиком живет внутри нас.
But this whole big world totally lives inside of us.
Пусть наш внутренний мир будет прекрасным.
So let our inner world be wonderful.
И приятного всем аппетита.
I come from a country, Liberia, that has just experienced a quarter century of violent conflict, including 14 years of a civil war. And we have reached the realization that human beings elsewhere have reached some 4 centuries ago, that there is a simple principle that underlies life in peace, and that is, do unto others as you would they should do unto you. And we are challenged to build institutions of governance that will be humane and just. And therein will rest our ability to sustain our peace. We thank the Gusi Foundation for all that it is doing around the world to promote peace. Thank you.
Gusi. แล้วแขกผู้มีเกียรติทุกท่าน
Blessings to all of you, all the guests and the Gusi Tribe committee.
ในทัศนะของอาตมาสันติภาพไม่ได้หมายถึงปลายทางเท่านั้นแต่สันติภาพนั้นเป็นหนทาง
In my view, peace is not the end of the path, but it is your way all the way.
และสันติภาพไม่จำเป็นจะต้องเกิดขึ้นหลังจากที่บุคคลแห่งสันติภาพตรากตรำทำงานหนักมาทั้งชีวิต
Peace is not just working hard all your life.
แต่ในความเป็นจริงนั้นสันติภาพสามารถเกิดขึ้นที่นี่ และก็เดี๋ยวนี้เมื่อไหร่ก็ตามที่ใจของเรามีความรู้สึกสดชื่นรื่นเย็นและเราสามารถอยู่กับปัจจุบันขณะอยู่ที่นี่และเดี๋ยวนี้ได้อย่างแท้จริงเมื่อนั้นสันติภาพก็เกิดขึ้นได้
But peace can be here right now, at this moment, in all of us, if our heart becomes calm and pure.
และด้วยการนิยามอย่างนี้เราทุกคนก็คือบุคคลแห่งสันติภาพของโลก
If we define peace in this way, then all of us is the bearer of peace.
ขอให้ทุกท่านทุกคนรับประทานอาหารมื้อนี้อย่างมีความสุขโดยทั่วกัน
May all of you have this meal in peace tonight. Good evening. I come from Laos. Laos has been affected by the war. We know very well the war that cost the lives of the people and it brings the disaster and the poverty, the ruin to our people. And I think that the people know the consequences of the war. And so why we should live together in peace. So we want long-live peace.
Peace means love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who persecute you. For great is your reward in heaven. For me, and I think for all of us, peace is self-sacrificing love in service of others.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I stand before you tonight as a very proud Canadian. I live in a country where every nationality in this room lives in my country. We live in tolerance, freedom of religion, respect for others, and it is an experiment that has worked. I invite you to try the experiment.
Махухай, dear ladies and gentlemen, я постараюсь объяснить, что такое мир с научной точки зрения.
Добрый вечер. I'm sorry. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to try to explain what the peace is from the science point of view.
Мы знаем, что все начиная с электрона и дальше, и весь мир состоит из положительного, отрицательного и нейтрального.
He believes that all of you know that the world is of the positive side, negative side, and the neutral side.
Также устроена душа человека как?
Same as the soul of every person.
И мир — это когда положительные энергии преобладают над отрицательными энергиями души.
And peace is when the positive side is privileged on the negative.
И то же самое, когда существует гармония во всем мире. То есть мы не избавимся от отрицательных явлений, но положительные всегда должны иметь верх и управлять отрицательными и нейтральными.
For the whole world, it's better when the positive will privilege above the negative side. We will not limit the negative side, but make the positive side be a privilege.
И когда будет гармония между положительным и отрицательным, тогда и будет мир в душе и во всем мире.
And hopefully when the balance between negative and positive will be in a normal balance, there will be a peace all over.
Я желаю вам всем, чтобы у вас в душе творил мир, чтобы была положительная энергия, как можно больше основанная на любви.
May your soul be very peaceful and in balance with positive and negative sides.
Thank you very much. Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. Assalamu alaikum. I believe that peace begins inside the heart of each person, that there's a struggle inside each person between the forces of good and evil, and that we every few minutes have to make a decision about which side we're going to go to, and that for peace to be in the world, each one of us at all times has to choose the side of good, so that when we look in the mirror in the morning, we don't have to be ashamed of ourselves.
Magandang gabi, Philippines. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mindanao, read my mind.
Peace to me is simply our ability, our innate ability to accept people of all races, cultures, creeds, religions, regardless of whether or not you're from a wealthy country or a developing nation, as citizens of this world. Thank you.
Peace for me has a lot of deal to do with forgiveness, with eradicating the idea that revenge leads us anywhere. A chain of revenge can only create a chain of triumph and a chain of a hopeless future. So I wanted to emphasize forgiveness as an element very important in peace. Thank you.
I believe that in speaking about peace, one of the most important factors is peace of mind. You may have a bed made of gold, but if when you get on it, you cannot speak. This fellow sitting on the floor who speaks well, with peace of mind, I have a higher quality of life than you. Therefore, in evaluating the quality of life of an individual, the question, the peace factor, becomes a matter of top priority.
Mabuhay. For me, mapping and cultivating a culture of integrity is peacemaking. Addressing concerns and corruption for better governance is peacemaking. Addressing criminality for better peace and order is peacemaking. Addressing climate change, global warming, enhancing and protecting the environment is peacemaking. Architectural activism for reform for a better society is peacemaking. Democratic architecture for humanity, especially for the poor, is peacemaking. Maraming salamat po.
I would like to congratulate Honorable Mr. Gusi for promoting peace by awarding the Gusi Peace Prize. Dear friends, wars begin in the minds of men. It is in the minds of men where the defense of the peace has to be constructed. Mahatma Gandhi said, if we want real peace in this world, if we want to fight a real war against war, we shall have to begin with the children. If we want to change the condition of the world, it requires a change in the outlook of the people. And this is possible when we go to the schools, colleges, and promote peace in the minds of these poor children who are receptive, who are most impressionable age. And that is the time when peace, idea of peace and unity can be inculcated. What is important is education is a vessel for change. And if we want real peace in the